I live in Waterloo, Ontario. I am a student at Laurier. I'm studying psychology right now, but I am also working for the university as an ambassador. So I lead campus tours and I interact with prospective students and their families. So I was a camper from 2009 to 2011, and then my CIT year was 2012, and then I was a counselor from 2013 to 2015. Growth. It was like so easy. I feel like that was like a very big theme that was always talked about in meetings and stuff. My favorite camp song is actually a rendition of Twinkie Day. I went to this 1 week of camp that was themed weather as a camper, and they changed all the lyrics. So I learned, Tuesday is a Twinkie day as like Friday is a foggy day. And that one stuck with me. So I can't sing Twinkie Day, but Thundery Day and Foggy Day is the way to go. So I had my first one-on-one camper that I had at Pearce Williams was an unbelievable, like super magical experience. It really set up everything that I wanted to do afterwards. So this girl was nonverbal and she loved music. Like she's having a rough time, throw some earbuds on with her and she will dance. This girl had a little bit of a slower mobility, but she would run with so much excitement in her. And I also have a really close relationship with music. So the wheels started turning. Maybe I should, go into music. And I had the amazing opportunity to go to Southern California to a private little music college there. And I got to do what I loved, but I also found out that music wasn't where I wanted to go professionally. And I'd rather keep it as, something that I have in my back pocket for, a sad day, a happy day. And I reflected back to that experience. And another big thing that changed my perspective on working with people with varying abilities is that this girl was working on a different communicating system where she could answer yes or no questions just by winking her eye. And I thought that was the coolest thing. So now that I am studying psychology, I'm en route to go into speech linguistics pathology so I can help other boys and girls and people who have different kind of speaking disabilities and helping them raise their voice for other people so they can be heard. My favorite time at Pearce Williams, it was my last week as a counselor, and I was programming, and it was a very, very hectic week, very, very busy. But my friend Tie-Dye decided to bring a cow tongue from the market all the way to Pearce Williams. And on one of the last nights, we sat all the campers down and we shot the cow tongue out of a potato cannon. And some of my friends ran into the fields trying to catch it. And it was one of those random moments where you can plan anything and everything at camp, but that was definitely not a planned magic moment. But it was definitely a great memory for a lot of people seeing that cow tongue fly through the air. Kind of morbid also, but very entertaining. So one thing that has helped me from camp, I actually have two things. So the first thing, ICA taught me how to mop when I was a CIT, and I swear to goodness, I have taught more people how to mop after camp than I really thought I would. It's the figure eight technique that really does it, but also the importance of unplugging. Handing in your phone at the Sunday meeting and knowing that, your attention is fully on the campers and on yourself. There's so much of the constant buzz of being connected through your phone and through your laptop all the time. but having those week long times where you're just present was a breath of fresh air, especially during your teenage years when your mind is kind of, focused on other things. It was a blessing for sure. I had a director at the music college that I went to, and their motto was make it work. So you're going to be thrown into varying situations throughout your lifetime, but also throughout the workshops that we led and even at camp, where things really don't go your way, but you sometimes don't have time to figure it out. And sometimes you don't have the resources to make it work the way that you planned in your head ahead of time, but you just have to find a way to just keep moving forward and everything will work out. You just have to make it work. And so now in my studies, you get a full schedule and you have other responsibilities outside of school, and you just have to put your mind to knowing that you can get through it. I am finally reading Michelle Obama's Becoming, and I love listening to her podcast also. She is just coming out with a new podcast, and I get notifications on my phone to go check when she has new episodes. But her voice, when she is writing, everything is like a little thematic essay, every chapter, everything. And it always comes full circle. So she'll go into, reminiscing about childhood and how her brother used to be really scared of a house fire. So he would pick up their father who has ALS and, would protect their father. And it would always come back around to family or to some big theme. And it's really nice to read at the end of the day, because not only is it super reflective, but she's hilarious and very well spoken. But yeah, definitely her podcast is amazing, especially for the ladies who are out listening and watching this. She's a really great speaker. I nominate Chris Lass, who went by Fungi, and Mark Wilkins, who went by Aqua, to make some more videos for us. People should support Pearce Williams because not only is it a great opportunity for children to grow their independence and really explore their interests as just a child, not a child plus sibling, not a child who is the child of so and so, just as an individual. It's a great place to grow, but also it's an unbelievable opportunity for teenagers to take responsibilities and meet those expectations that, children's parents and leadership have for us. It was an unbelievable experience that I had the opportunity to take advantage of. And so many of my friends that I keep in contact now, we always will reminisce about those good old days, those good old summer days. So yeah, that's why I support Pearce Williams.